In order to complete your Unit 1 review, this is lessons 1.1 through lessons 1.6, you're going to need to use your spiral notebook. So before you go any further, please get that out and make sure that you have it available to you. Let's go over the directions for exercise 1. Exercise 1. Write DEC before each declarative sentence, INT before each interrogative sentence, IMP before each imperative sentence, and EXC before each exclamatory sentence. Let's go over some examples together. 1. How much memory does that computer have? Because this sentence has a question mark, it is interrogative, so I need to write INT. 2. Trisha, your hair is on fire. Because this sentence shows strong emotion and exclaims, it is an exclamatory sentence, so I need to write EXC. 3. The Lopez family enjoys watching old movies together. Because this sentence is simply giving me information, it's declaring something, so I need to write DEC for this sentence. Question 6. Try to have supper ready at 6 o'clock. Because the implied subject of this sentence is the reader, and it's telling or asking the reader to do something, it is an imperative sentence. You're going to finish 4 and 5 and 6 through 14 on your own. Exercise 2. Draw 1 line under the complete subject and 2 lines under the complete predicate. Sentence 1. Marla's pet monkey chatters all day long. This sentence is about the monkey, and because it is Marla's pet, that tells me more about the monkey. So I'm going to underline Marla's pet monkey once because that is the complete subject. And then what the monkey does is it chatters, and all day long tells me more about how it chatters. So I'm going to underline this twice. Excuse me. All right. Sentence 2. Enrico's mom has photos of her trip to South America. This sentence is about Enrico's mom because it's about mom and mom belongs to Enrico. Enrico tells me more about mom, meaning both words, Enrico's and mom, are part of my complete subject. And what Enrico's mom did was she had photos. And these photos are of her trip to South America. Because of her trip to South America tells me more about the photos that she had. That is part of my complete predicate and needs to be underlined twice. So you are going to complete 3 through 6 on your own. On the next page, it says exercise 1. Write an S next to each simple sentence, C next to each compound sentence, frag next to each sentence fragment, and R next to each run-on sentence. Draw 1 line under each simple subject and 2 lines under each simple predicate in the simple and complex sentences. So there's a lot to do here. So my recommendation would be to first figure out if each of these are simple sentences, compound sentences, fragments, or run-ons. Then once you've done that, then you can go back and draw one line under each simple predicate and two lines under each. So I'll draw one line under each simple subject and two lines under each simple predicate in the simple and complex sentences. So that means if I write an S or a C, I need to go back and do a second step. Let's do a few together. Lucy practices J-Ali 4 hours a day. This is a simple sentence, so I'm going to write S. 2. Mount Fuji, one of the most famous volcanoes in Japan. This is not a complete sentence. It lacks a predicate. I don't know what they're trying to tell me about Mount Fuji or what Mount Fuji did or is or has, so I'm going to write fragment here. 3. I played the marimba and George played the guitar. So I played the marimba could be a sentence by itself, and George played the guitar could also be a sentence, so I know that this is a compound sentence. 4. The musty cave housed ancient Mayan carvings. So because this is a complete sentence, I'm going to write S because it's a simple sentence. 5. The judge banged the gavel and a hush fell instantly over the courtroom. So this is actually a compound sentence because the judge banged the gavel could be a sentence by itself, and a hush fell instantly over the courtroom could be a sentence by itself as well. All right, so going back to my directions, I know that if I have S or C, so a simple or compound sentence, then I have a second step that I need to do. All right, so it says draw one line under each simple subject and two lines under each simple predicate. So the simple subject is the noun. So in the first one, Lucy practices JLI or JLE 4 hours a day. So it's about Lucy. And what she did was she practices. That's the verb. That's my simple predicate. So I underline that twice. The second one is a fragment. There's no second step. 3 is a compound sentence. And it's about I. That's the subject. And what I did was I played the marimba. So played is my simple predicate because it's my verb. Also, George is the subject of the second part of that compound sentence. So we underline George once because he's my subject, he's the noun, and the simple predicate for George is played. That's the verb. That's what George did. 4 is a simple sentence, so I have a second step now. The musty cave housed ancient Mayan carvings. So this is about the cave. And what that cave did was it housed ancient Mayan carvings. So that's my simple predicate, that's my verb. Compound, sentence for 5. The judge banged the gavel and a hush fell instantly over the courtroom. So the first part of this sentence is about the judge. And what he did was he banged the gavel. That's my simple predicate. It's my verb. The second part of the sentence is a hush fell instantly over the courtroom. It's about the hush. That's the simple subject. And what it did was it fell. That's my simple predicate because it is my verb. So you are going to finish 6 through 20 on your own. And don't forget, if you choose S or C for a simple or compound sentence, you do have that second step of going back and underlining your simple subjects and simple predicates.